Hi guys, this is Emily Copelli, and for today's video I already pulled out some washi tape from Recollections. These are from the Christmas collections, and this tube was mainly all neutrals like golds and silvers, so that is what I am going to be using today. Although I also pulled out some individual washi tapes which I think that could go pretty well with the spread, so I want to have them in hand. These three are from Recollections too, and the glittery one is from letter P, as well as this other letter P washi tape which is super thick and is red. And like I mentioned, I'll use the vertical one for the edges of the holes because it is just perfect for that. So I'll start with that, and it is really pretty. It has a lot of gold foiling, and it has a bit of both gold and not exactly silver, but more like a gray color in some of the ornaments, which kind of resembles of a silver color, right? But it is not, I don't think it is metallic at all, and it definitely is not foiled, but again it's like having silver right with the gold. And the golds in that washi tubes are like, I don't know, it is kind of interesting to me because they are not all exactly the same gold. I think some of them look a little dark, a little lighter, some of them look a little darker, some of them look a little more yellowish. So that is interesting and something to keep in mind if that is something that actually bothers you or something. Now, like you can see here, I will just cut the excess of the washi with my X-Acto knife and my ruler, which even though it is a wooden ruler, it has a metal edge, great to use with my X-Acto knife. So that is that, and now I will use the glittery washi tape in gold and silver, and it is a very nice washi tape which is like silver and gold glitter along with a bit of white washi. And anyway, the white areas are like super glossy, almost like if it were laminated kind of glossiness, and it is completely opaque. As you can see, you cannot see at all the color underneath, not even in the white areas, which is really nice and cool, especially when you want to use it to cover something, like in this particular case that I wanted to cover the lines. I didn't have to go with my whiteout first. I just went ahead and used my washi to cover them. And also keep in mind that I cut this washi in half, and this is just the half of the washi. This is not the whole thickness of the washi, as you can see here. Now for the bottom, I did have to white out because I wanted to use these like reindeers watches, and it is definitely translucent, a white translucent with the deers in a metallic silver. And I wanted to use this washi set in this spread because I wanted to make sure that I used it before the Christmas season was all over and the holiday season, because this is definitely a very Christmassy washi set, especially the reindeers one, which is the one I am using right now, and the ornaments and poinsettias. Those are like specifically very Christmassy, and I wanted to use them before the holiday season was over. So that is why I decided to use them today. Another thing that definitely inspired today's spread was these Mombi sticker books. These are the value packs that I have been wanting for a while now, and I got them as part of my Black Friday shopping. Anyhow, I got them online and I finally received them from michael.com. And as you can see, I already pulled the pages apart and I attached them together with the binder ring because I like to move the pages to make it like more effective for me, I guess, so that I can be more effective using it. And as you can see, I like to put the similar pages together, and this way I can put them so that I can find the stickers more easily and I can optimize my time and everything. And this is, I think, I'm not sure if this one is the basics sticker book, which has a lot of functional stickers and a lot of great stickers. And then I have this color coordinating sticker book. And by the way, Mambi already released another version of this color coordinating sticker book, along with a bunch of new sticker books in their value pack collection. But they're still not at Michael's, so I'll probably wait for them to get to Michael's, because as you may know, you can use coupon codes and get them for a much more affordable price, which is how I got all of these books. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to get them. And as you can see here again, I moved the pages so that it works better for me. I put like the pinks together and the neutrals together and so on. And all of you probably have already seen all of these sticker books in other videos because they have been already released for a while now, but still just wanted to show you how I organized them in case it might work for you and in case you haven't seen them. Another thing I got as part of my Black Friday order was this stamp set, and just want to show it to you guys because very probably I'll be using in today's spread. I definitely want to use it, and this is a really great stamp set and I got it for $4 something, which is a very affordable price for an stamp set, and the icons are very useful for me in particular. So I am really excited for using this one. And back to our spread, I will start writing out the word notes here because I want to do a little background with my washi tape, and I want to use the poinsettias one, which is pretty translucent. And I think this is just gorgeous. This washi tape is really beautiful, and I want to use it as a background for my quote sticker. And I had not noticed it before, but hopefully you can notice that it is continuous, so you can probably put, like I just did, them together like this and make the pattern look continuous, which is really cool and awesome, and I already love. Although in this particular case it is probably not gonna be too noticeable because I'll stick another sticker on top, but if I want to use it in somewhere else, where I want some continuity, I can totally do that, and yeah, it will look continuous. You will not be able to see like a weird cut of the pattern. So that is that. And here you can see the gold foiling, and I am not sure if you can notice already that the ornaments look a little more like rose gold, but at the same time I put it right by side with a rose gold washi, foiling washi, and it doesn't look rose gold, right by a rose gold foiling washi, which is like, I don't even know how would I classify this foiling, but for now I'm just gonna ignore that and use it like a gold foiling. And I am going to take this particular sticker from this color coordinating sticker book, and I will place it in here. Although it will cover the most of the washi, so maybe I could actually stick another strip of it into this little section, and we can again try to align it. I'm loving this. You can make a continuous pattern, and that is like really exciting for me because with a lot of watches you cannot, which kinda bothers me, to be honest. I guess I am a bit of a perfectionist, and I do appreciate when I can make a pattern look continuous and not having any weird cuts in it. And it says put your heart into it, and it has like a diagonal background, diagonal lines background in it, which I like because first it goes really well with the diagonal lines washi that I already used in the top lines, and also it reminds me of candy canes. And now I can appreciate a lot more the pattern in the washi, which is really nice too. And I'll use the floral sticker book, which I thought I would not be using, but as you can see, I am already pulling in to my spread some of the stickers from here, and I will use it somewhere in here, like almost like a little thing, if you want to call it like that, like the stickers that are sold in Etsy. Although not very sure of the color, maybe I should rather use another color because I want to combine in this spread reds along with like this minty kind of aqua colors. So maybe I should rather use that one instead, because these reds side by side, I'm not sure how much I like that. Also like that they are matte, because that means that I can probably stamp on them, and I could use one of these icons depending on what I want to use the sticker for, and that would be just perfect. Maybe not all of them fit, but a lot of them I think would fit. But for now this works just fine, because I want this to mark down that I posted a YouTube video. So I'm gonna use one of these little triangles to represent YouTube, and I love that. Very easy and quick, and of course I stick it in the wrong day. So I would have probably been able to use the red one, and that is perfect. And it is really nice that in the back they give you like a little preview of the stickers in the book, because that way you can see like, I saw a work or a meeting sticker and I do not remember what sticker book it was. You can quickly look at it and you can probably figure it out. And here, for example, I saw a meeting sticker which I want to use for, of course, a meeting at work that I had on Wednesday. course, it doesn't mean that you will immediately find it among so many sticker pages, but still you can know that, yeah, I am looking in the right book. And here it is, the meeting sticker. And since this is a seasonal spread, I will definitely be using my seasonal sticker book as well. And I will place this meeting sticker on top because white on white kinda gets lost. And I have seen Jenny from Stick With Me shop using these full boxes, almost like half boxes. She simply cut them down and used them as background for other stickers. And her spreads look so awesome that, well, I want to try that out too. And now I took several of the stickers from my sticker books and I want to use them together to mark down some places I went on Wednesday. Because we went to the shopping and to buy some stuff we needed, and then of course I had to go buy my calls on Target. And in our Target there is no any Starbucks like some other Targets. Instead there is a Pizza Hut Express, and I love Pizza Hut, and even Pizza Hut Express is really good, so I love to eat there when I go, and I just couldn't resist myself and I went ahead and ate some pizza from there. And now I'm not sure exactly what I want to do, but I know that I want to use my washi tapes, so I think I'll use them like I usually do, like little labels, because these are so pretty. But I know that once Christmas and winter is gone, I will not be able to get too much use out of them, so I want to use them now that I can. In this case, I think I will use the silver one because I thought of using it instead of the gold snowflakes washi that I just used. But given the fact that I already had the silver washi on the bottom with the reindeers, I decided to use the gold one instead. But now in here I can use the silver one. And this is just to mark down that these were days off at work because it was snowing like a lot. So, I mean, not a lot in comparison with other states where there's like really a lot of snow, but still it was enough to close the schools in the district and, yeah, cancel classes and work. So it was kinda nice, and I didn't even went out because I was feeling a little sick, but still it was really pretty to look through the window, and I really enjoyed the snow just by looking at it, even when I didn't even went out. Because snow is something that I am not used to, so it is always really pretty and cool. For those of you who do not know, I am from Puerto Rico, but I am right now living in the state of Oregon. So, as you may imagine, in Puerto Rico there is no snow at all. It's very hot the whole year, which sometimes I kinda miss. The sunny weather and all of that. But anyway, now that I am here, I try to enjoy this as much as I can. And where I live right now, there is not like too much snow. It is still enjoyable. And because I am not really sure how much use I'll get out of these weather things, I will just go ahead and use this snowflake now that I can. And I will use it to mark down the snow days along with the snowflakes watching, which went really well with the event that I wanted to mark down. And like I mentioned before, I really want to use my little new stamps from Recollections from Michael's. So for this, I think I will try to use this in here like I mentioned before, and hopefully it will fit good enough. And yeah, that is perfect for me. I might do something a little different for me that I usually do not do in my spreads, and it is covering down the lines a little here and there. And now in the bottom box I will place this little box to mark down some editing and some stuff I did this day off that I had. And here, first of all, I want to start marking down some really happy mail I received from my card making design team from Girl Designer Designs, and for that I will start. Not sure if I should start with the stamping, because I actually think I should start with this super happy face, which I want to use to mark down the happy mail. And then this is Speech Bubble from the Recollections stamp set. And by the way, the ink that I am using today, that I have been using so far, is the Memento Lux Pigment ink pad in rhubarb stock, which is a pigment ink pad, and honestly it can bleed a little bit through your happy planner pages, so keep that in mind if that is something that bothers you. As you can see, there is a bit of shadowing, so yeah, but that is probably the only red ink pad that I have. Again, Memento Lux rhubarb stock, or however you would pronounce that. And it is a pigment ink, so be careful that you do not smudge it, because it takes a little bit to dry. And that is gonna be for my super happy mail. And then I used the stamp sets that I received, and I prepared some images for my last video for my design team. And actually I will go ahead on the day before, which was Thursday, and I will place this full box from my seasonal sticker book. I think I want to use like a little quote or something inside of it, so I was going to leave it for last to have a better idea of what I wanted to do in here. But sorry, I was a little off camera, but I want to stick it down now to have a better idea of how this will look, and you know, make sure that I do not make it too crowded, because I don't like my spreads to be too crowded. I definitely like white space. My husband found a really great coupon online for a Thai restaurant, and we got like $15 off our order plus delivery serving or free delivery serving, which was a really great deal. And I am trying to figure out exactly how I want to stick this down because this doesn't cover the whole width of the box, but that is gonna work just perfect. Now I will take this header from my seasonal sticker book, again from Mambi, the one of all of the books I have been using today in today's spread. And I am loving so much all those sticker books already. I have been loving the seasonal sticker book since I got it, and now just by using the rest of them today, I am already loving them so much that you guys have no idea. And that is gonna be to mark down that I prepped some stuff for today's videos. And now I feel like I want to use this half box that I had already cut before somehow in here. I could use it vertically, but I think I want to use it horizontally. I will definitely need to layer something on top because I don't think I will even be able to read anything I write in such a busy background. So maybe we can use this little label in here that I have been using throughout this spread. And maybe even this header that reads today from the seasonal sticker book. And I think that looks nice. And I think I'll use this like a card or a letter, more like a letter or envelope or whatever you want to use it as. And I will stamp it in this little thing label because I wanted to mark down that I worked in some of my Christmas cards. And I think that was a really great combination. And now I will decorate the weekend banner basically. And I'm not sure if I want to center it, like completely center it, but I guess I'll go with that for now. We can always move things around. That is one of the good things of the Mambi stickers, that they are pretty repositionable. I will use that Love the Weekend banner, and then above and below I want to use some of this poinsettia washi tape, which I cut in half. And I think it looks so pretty. I really like that. And I haven't been using just one single set of the color coordination or color coordinates sticker book. Like I haven't been using just this little set of stickers. I have actually been picking here and there whatever works the best for me. I have been trying to stick to the same colors, like the same color combo, but again I have been using stickers from throughout the pretty much the whole sticker book. So that is something to keep in mind. Do not limit yourself to just 2 pages of stickers, just use whatever you need whenever you need it. And I am loving how this is turning out already. I hope you are enjoying it too. And now I placed that metallic snowflakes washi tape, and I think in here what I am gonna do is just stick this little banner which says to do, and then I will write in here film. And it started raining a little ago, so I apologize if the lighting is not too good It's so rainy here in Oregon, and I have heard that Seattle is even more rainy than here in Oregon, so I can't even imagine that. And I feel these stamps doesn't take this ink in particular too well. As you can see, it is not very even in the stamp. And that is something that happens with more affordable stamps that may not be the best quality, but it kind of surprises me because it usually happens with dye inks, not with pigment ink. Anyhow, it spreads once I press it down, like the ink is spread, and it stamps pretty even and really good enough for me, but still something to keep in mind. And I just turned on the lights, and I think the lighting now is pretty good. I get a little bit of shadowing, which I do not like too much, but at the same time it's like, I think, good enough for filming. Maybe let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So for now I think that's good enough. And I just did some changes. I cut this watch a little thinner because I wasn't really liking it, and then I placed this other box in here, and also I placed this exclamation point in here in gold foiling from the seasonal sticker book, and I switched some of the stars to gold foiling because it was like a little too much red for me in one same spot, and now here we are. Now to fill in this box, I think I want to stick this little banner in here, as well as this quote, which is in a circular sticker, because this way the quote will pop on top of this busy background, but you will be still able to see the beautiful background. And apparently this washi tape is also, you can also make it continuous. You just need to find where it repeats itself. So I'm gonna use it to create like my own little full box in here. And there I have my own beautiful decorative full box full of ornaments. And I already went ahead and die cut some trees out of my full boxes from my Mambi sticker books, as you can see here. And as you can see, you can still use the negative area on top of another sticker or just on top of a white page, however you prefer to use it, but you can definitely use that. And I am planning on placing these Christmas trees somewhere like this, because even though I really like how this spread is turning out, I feel like it doesn't look as Christmassy as I wish, so I definitely want to add some Christmas trees. And this actually was like the first day of snow, even though there was not as much snow as it was on Thursday and Friday, but there was enough snow just to mark it down. And also it was pretty nice because there was like hot chocolate at school, so I definitely had some hot chocolate. And it really was a treat. It was some hot chocolate at school because it didn't snow enough to close schools. It just snowed very little, but still it was really cold, and there was hot chocolate with marshmallows and peppermints, candy canes, so it was really nice, and we were really able to really treat ourselves with that. And I will use again this little icon since I already have it, why not? And now that I have all of this, I probably can go ahead and stick down my little beautiful trees. By the way, I used the coordinating die set for the snow day stamp set from Longfont to cut out these trees. As you can see, I didn't even bother to use the stamp set. I just used the coordinating dies by themselves, and I think that is a really good way to add a little something extra to your spread in a very easy way. I mean, of course, you need the coordinating die or any die set you want to use, any die, and also a big shot machine or any die cutting machine. But you could also apply this idea for paper punches if you have a paper punch, like a Christmas tree one or a snowflake one, or whatever shape you want to use. You can do that too. It looks really nice and pretty, and even though it is just like a silhouette, still I feel it gives the illusion of the tree, and it is clear enough that it is a Christmas tree, so I really like that. And I really love how this full box with the ornaments turned out using the washi tape. I am loving it. And I personally do not use glasses, but there are always glasses in the stickers or the stamp sets, and they're kinda cute. So I use them just to symbolize different things like meetings. Sometimes I just use them to symbolize the stuff I do with my husband because he does use glasses. So yeah, anyway, in this particular situation, I'm just gonna use them for the meeting. But again, if you like the sticker, you can give it any meaning you want to give it. And I am not done yet, but before I continue filling some spaces, I want to fill in everything out, and I wanted to give you a peek of how it looks before the pen, because I feel that usually it looks a little prettier before my handwriting. So here it is before the pen, and now I'll go ahead and fill everything out to finish my spread. Well guys, I am pretty much done now. I just will go ahead and add some stamping with my recollections stamps. For the editing, I just will go ahead and use the scissors in the stamp sets, and I will use it in both of these labels where I added my plan with me editings. And then for the upload, I will use the arrow. And I think that for now this is my spread all finished. If I didn't mention it, these mittens are from my seasonal sticker book from Mombi. And here on Sunday, I probably end up adding some me time and also finishing the Gerda Steiner Designs card that I started today, but I wasn't able to finish. So I'll very probably end up doing that and adding it to my planner. And I really like how it turned out. It ended up pretty full and maybe a little busy, but still I like it. I feel that the pops of red makes it look very festive and Christmassy, but at the same time the pastel light minty greens helps a lot to tone down a little bit the spread and do not make it look even busier than it already is. I feel it was a great twist to the traditional green, and again all the foiling and the glitter is just beautiful, as well as the Christmassy watches I used. So I am really happy with my spread and I hope you like it too. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. I will truly appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!